I wanna share something with you, oh God, I wanna share something with you. Music is the rod and we are Moses, yeah. Leading God's children to the promised land. Music is the voice of his brother Aaron, yeah. Preaching and comforting at the Father's command. We have the power to turn things around. It's for us to stand up when we fall to the ground. I say this with a smile, pause for a while. Listen, my son, the prophets have come. Music is the rod and we are Moses, leading God's children to the promised land. Music is the voice of his brother Aaron, yes. Preaching and comforting at the Father's command. No use in trying to compromise the truth. Our eyes are open, we're taking our youth to the land of our father, Mama Africa. Prepare yourselves, tell it to your neighbor. Music is the rod and we are Moses, leading God's children to the promised land. Music is the voice of his brother Aaron, yes. Preaching and comforting at the Father's command. Striking the rock, making true love flow. Oh, 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 that flowing love is what we need to go. With this, things can only be better. Setting the foundation for the future. Music is a rod and we are Moses, leading God's children to the promise.
Destroy we are live again. Everybody who don't want to listen to me, that is fine. So right now, Facebook have a personal attack against me. Because of all the things that I'm revealing to you, they don't want you to know anything about it. Because I know, once it is revealed by Yahuwah through me, you know it is true and it will come to pass. We need understanding. So here's a personal attack against Elohim and myself. As I told you all. Oh gosh, I can't wait to leave Facebook permanently forever. But I have to keep doing what Elohim tell me to do. Like a child, let us apply. Shall you see where we are going? For our sake, I make this plea. For the seeds of us. Of course you see. Of course you see what's going on in this hour. That unity and it's showing. It is growing. Peace and love in any language will remain one and the same. Power in the world, no stopping to the calling of your name. God is worthy. So people don't know how important it is to listen to me. Although I'm living further than you, it doesn't mean to say that what I'm speaking to you will happen. It always happens. Everything that I speak always comes to pass. Like what happened in Hawaii, it was prophesied before that. It was prophesied since 2015 what will happen in 2018. But nobody believed me. Guess what happened? Same thing I said. So I hate to be going through this all the time. How to be going through a next life all the time. I'm really getting fed up of this attack. And of course, soon I will completely just stop Facebook. You know. So as I tell you all, what's going to happen in the next 7 hours is going to shock you. Like a child. All right. So the new world order has begun, as you can see with your own eyes. And as you can see that everything that I've spoken to you about, it has manifest. It has come to pass. So I'll talk about Hawaii. What's going to happen in Hawaii? It's happening right now. But Abba is making lava balls in Hawaii. Here I die, like a child. Order. The new world order has only brought this order. Look what is happening right now.
The New World Order has only created disorder. Unions are formed for men to speak as one. NATO to ensure that no one country has autonomy over the other. United Nations to address issues of war, famine and disasters. Commercially, NAFTA and WTO are designed to protect us from ourselves. But still, they do not deal with the real issues.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Every time I come live and tell you certain things, it always happens, right? So during my life, Rossa, Baraya Bokosokoya. Then I deal with the real issue. Treating my people like a piece of tissue. Rather than so what Facebook did is limit my reach to reach more people. Remember that when I know I make a new profile and so forth and so forth, my life used to go viral
for days, for weeks, my life going viral. Now, Facebook limit my life, block the life from certain countries where I could only reach those who only on my friends list. Only those. I can't reach nobody out, nobody else, because they're not allowing it. So that's all right, Facebook. It's all right. It's all right. The end is here. So people don't know it's a personal thing going on right now. The enemy don't want nobody to know what's going to happen. The enemy don't want no one to follow me, of course. The enemy don't want no one to listen to me. The enemy don't want nobody to do nothing or how to do nothing with me. The enemy wants me completely silent. Although they know that they cannot do that. But they want you who coming against me to continue to be against me while they laugh how stupid and brainwashed and foolish you are for not listening to me. So look how Donald Trump treat the people in Puerto Rico now. And them Christians still written up Donald Trump. Look how Donald Trump treat them like shit.
It's obvious where I stand. They can't see reality of the best thing for men, and that's because they're not dealing with the free.
Tell us a real warfare.
Issue. Treating our people like a fish that tissue. And now they're not dealing with the free issue. Misleading my people down poverty avenue. Tell them like it is. Won't hide it, I'm not blind. Yeah, they're still living, yes, it's hanging on the line. I tell you, I said one love people.
So one love from Elohim to all those who listen to me and get yourself ready for the party.
Decrease the crime, the reason so many suffer, so many die. They're not dealing with the real issues. Treating our people like a.
So look what's going on Facebook now. All sorts of abominable things they are allowing. They're blocking them pastors on them from Nigeria. They're blocking them so-called prophets on them. They're blocking none of them. Then blocking none of the sky watchers. Then blocking them. They only attacking me. Only me alone. No? Only me alone on Facebook is being attacked so dreadly. Only me on Facebook is being attacked.
They're not dealing the real issues. Misleading our people down poverty avenue. Waste your time depressing man and man. What do you gain? There's no life in money. There's no life in.
What do you gain, Christians, New Agers, Sky Watchers? What do you gain by being brainwashed by NASA? Who is your enemy?
Fame, I tell you, all those ways of leaders, threatening mankind. Let no one say about you, you're not focused.
Oh, for real, Commander Gazala. I ain't no small fry at all. I is the big fish right now that they're trying to get shut up.
You're not dealing with
the real issue.
the real issue. Treating our people like a fish that did you. Well, now they're not dealing with the real issue. Misleading our people down poverty avenue. No, brothers and sisters are crying, feeling the pain.
Sister Cathy. I see you in the house. Oh yeah. And deal with the real issues at all. The real issues, they want to deal with that. They don't want you to deal with the real issues. You understand? You understand? They don't want me to do nothing. They're trying to set me up. You understand?
Not even the dogs.
Because I'm a warrior of Elohim. I'm a soldier in Elohim's army. And I am a commander of Elohim's army. Yes, they can set me up. I am a big rank in the heavens. So, they can't set me up. And they know that.
Twist against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour. And I shall burn them and burn them continuously. For they never cease to oppress the poor.
So please my cause, yeah.
Oh, please my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand.
So let us continue to buy the oil now, Sister Angela. Let us continue to buy the oil. Because guess what? We are going home.
When the wicked rise against,
it's time to depart.
The eye. Order my
what's up to you, Brother Gabriel? Welcome again.
Steps up.
It was up to you, Commander Jenny, Sister Coco.
Oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon still ya if you're weak. Whoa, please my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against me. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Me got me sword, be my shield on the battlefield. Head on, the wicked I go feel it. We will take the stand against the ones who oppress us, and by every means we just not give up and live up now. You stop killing us.
So listen to this tune now, and listen to the lyrics in the song.
When the Gideon start, man, I go need your strength.
So when the Gideon going and start? 2019. Yes, that's when the Gideon going and start. 2019. Yahushua.
Live up now, you stop killing yourself. Cause when the Gideon start, man, I go need ya. Cause now it's not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon slew ya if you're weak. And me say, oh, be my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the earth. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Just know the wicked for the righteous cause, and Jah would never ever see the righteous fall. But just stand for those who stand for themselves. Unite and against all oppress and rebel. Live up now, we've got nothing to lose, got a lot to prove. So me run all excuse. Rise up now and lace up your Gideon boots. To them system we not go through. Me say no, be my God, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the earth. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Order my steps, oh Jah, and let me stand firm. Yeah. Well, oh, please my cause, oh Jah, oh, please my cause, oh, please my cause. When the enemy rise against the earth, and order my steps, oh Jah, for the way is dark and I'm alone. Oh yeah, never leave us alone, never leave I alone.
then. We're gonna get into the life for today. Let's see if I can at least play one more song. I wonder if they allow it. Nah, they'll block it.
Na 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 yeah. Crying out for love, crying out love. I hear them crying out, mama. I hear them crying out love.
Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. That's right.
You know, it has been really, really tiring to be telling people, share the life, share the life, share the life, share the life, share the life. Gosh, it has been really tiring. But when the Christians and them love a favorite prophet, a prophet, or a false prophet, or a prophet liar who's stealing all their money, that guy doesn't even tell them, or that woman doesn't tell them, hey, share the life, people, share the life, share the life. It doesn't be saying it over and over like that. You see, the reason why I'm telling you to share the life, because I'm going to teach you something important. All right? I'm going to teach you something important. And normally, Christians and them, or the pastors, or the prophets and them, they would have charged you to learn this. Although they themselves don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All right? So,
Hey! We're going to esteem the name of Yahuwah. Hallelujah. That's a Hebrew name for our Heavenly Father. Come on now.
You are the author of creation. You are the ruler of the nations. You're the door to salvation.
Sing it high, praise.
You are the author of creation. You are the ruler of the nations. You're the door to salvation.
Yahuwah.
Yahuwah Elohim, I humble myself before you now. I surrender and bow down. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I humble myself before
Humble us.
you. You are my Elohim. Yes, you are. You are my everything.
Our Almighty One.
I humble myself before my King, yeah. You're my Elohim, yeah. You're my everything, my everything.
Sing it, David.
so that's what's going on there. All right? Facebook keep blocking the live from everybody. And then they're calling it spam. All right? They're calling my messages or what I'm teaching you spam. So that they delete it so that they cannot reach out to people. That's what they're doing. That's what Facebook doing. That's what they're doing personally. Deleting my lives off a people page who share it. All right? I'm calling it fucking spam. Facebook, the day of the Lord is here. The day of the Most High is here. You understand? Yeah. I know it's a personal war that me and you have Lucifer, but we will meet on the battlefield. For real.
You are my refuge and my strength. Under your wings you cover me.
Oh yeah.
My deliverance is you. Nobody else.
So they want to stress me out. That's what they want. They want me to be stressed out. Real stressed out. You know. They want to tire me out to a point that I can't do no lives anymore. They want to break me down in pieces. They want to destroy my life. All right? They want me to be done, completely done. All right? So they're doing things to discourage me, but that won't work.
You are my refuge and my strength. Under your wings you cover me. My deliverance is you. Hey, Yahuwah Elohim, I humble myself before you now. Nobody else but you down.
Come on, I pray.
I humble myself before you're my Elohim. You're my everything. Myself before humble myself. You're my Elohim. You're my everything. You're my everything. You're my everything. You're my Elohim.
Come on, David.
I want everybody just to clap their hands right here.
Everybody clap their hands.
We're just going to sing this little chant right here. And we're going to...
So the Christians and them ain't ready yet to face their enemies. So hear what? The enemies will take them over. Take them over. As an army of Gideon, the enemies will take them over and will destroy them. Right? They will be destroyed one by one.
Esteem the name of Yahuwah, the Elohim of the universe.
Take it up, David.
Come on. Yahuwah, you're my king. Say Yahuwah.
Well, you know, Brother Gabriel, they can't hide me and they can't control me. You understand?
Yahuwah, my everything. Say yeah. Oh, Yahuwah, you're my king. Say Yahuwah.
I am real. I am more spiritually awakened than all the pastors, the deacon, everybody on earth. I am way more spiritually awakened. Understand? I started this whole Facebook ministry. If you didn't know, people who newly listen to my live, I started this whole Facebook ministry about teaching about righteousness, about teaching about the pole shift, about teaching about earthquakes, teaching about tsunami, teaching about what will happen in Japan in 2013, 2012. I have been teaching people from day one on Facebook. Not anybody else who's selling you a book called Pole Shift. All right? These people are frauds. And they are going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Believe it or not, their day is coming. Surely.
I humble myself before I humble myself. You're
All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
humble myself before you now.
Humble myself.
Reverence and praise belong to you.
It all belongs.
I humble myself before you now. I want to dance a little. Reverence
Come on,
and
dance.
praise belong to you.
Have begun to reign. I will worship you, Yahuwah.
All right, so we're going to go into some deep teaching here. All right, so what you need to do when the live done or the live cut off, make sure and download the live so they could upload it on a flash drive or something so that they could always have it. All right.
Elohim, I will work.
And that's true, Chloe. They are not teaching anything about righteousness nor about the pole shift. They are teaching people bullshit and taking the money from them, robbing them. They are like scavengers, like kobos, like cockroaches, like drain rat. You understand? These people who talking about they know about the pole shift and they know about this and they know about that. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing because they were brainwashed by the system, and they are teaching people what the system teach them, not what the Ruach trying to teach them. It's truth. They will never let her in. They will never let the Ruach in their heart. Understand? They keep letting evil spirits in their life to control them and for them to be against Elohim continually. And they're not seeing that. But guess what? No time to patronize all that bullshit. Understand? No time for that. Judgment is happening now. It's unfolding.
Worship you, Yahuwah, my Elohim. I will worship you, Yahuwah, my Elohim. I will worship you, Yahuwah. I will give you praise, Yahuwah, Elohim. I will give you praise, and I will praise your name, Yahuwah, Elohim. I will bow my knee to you, mighty one. I will bow my knee, yes I will, to you, mighty one. I will lift my voice, yes I will. Every day I'll lift my voice to you. Oh, Most High, I will lift my voice to you. Oh, Most High, I will exalt your name, yes I will. Yahuwah, I will exalt your name, Yahuwah. I will worship you forever and ever and ever and ever. I will worship you, Yahuwah, Elohim. I will worship you, Yahuwah, Elohim, my Elohim.
Oh, I will worship you.
And the proof is in front of them. Everything that I prophesied, it is in front of them.
I will worship
It is in front of them. It is in front of them.
you. I will give you praise.
Oh, the Christians them say they're so glad that Facebook shut down my account, that Jesus did that. Yeah, Jesus did that for real. Lucifer.
Almighty One.
But what the Christians them don't understand is they worshiping Lucifer. Understand? And they been given a chance of redemption. Alright? They've given a chance to come into the ancient truth. That's why the ancient truth of Elohim is the truth. I understand? Is the truth of Daniel. Alright? The ancient truth is the truth. Is the access, is the key, is the ticket into the kingdom. Without the ancient truth, you will be left behind right here to suffer because you reject it. If you never heard it before, they will actually make you hear it. They will make you hear it in your dreams. If you're sleeping and I'm live, they're going to wake you up and tell you SHYONYE is live. If you are, whatever you are doing, if it's late in the night or whatever time it is and I'm live, they will wake you up on the identical time to see my life. You understand? Because they know the sacrifices that I go through to bring you the truth. But the other heathens, they don't care about the sacrifices because they know, or they know that I'm teaching you the truth, but they don't want that because of racist religion, tradition, unrighteousness going on, not only on Facebook but throughout the earth. Understand? The people love ungodliness. That's why they will be against me or against you who love the Most High in righteousness.
I will lift my voice and worship you. Oh yes I will.
Oh yes, oh yes,
oh yes, I will. I will worship you.
I will lift my voice.
I will.
Oh, how great your love must be. Heaven is your home, but you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind, your word is like a flame. It's an all-consuming fire that cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart. In my heart, in my heart, oh how great your love must be. Heaven is your home, but you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind, your word is.
So yeah, make sure and transcript everything that you're learning here. Everything that you're learning here, transcript it. Alright?
Like a flame, it's an all-consuming fire that cannot.
And on the left hand side, that is the lava ball that I prophesied to you all since in May. Well, look at happening now. That is the lava balls that the USGS is trying to hide. And I don't want to tell the public anything about the lava balls. But I'm going to make them do it. Right? I'm going to make them do it. So that will be a confirmation to everyone who listening to me that I did tell you all about the lava balls and a lot of other things I did tell you all that will happen. It did happen. And yet still, they still hate Elohim. Or they still hate me, a matter of fact. The people not waking up. And that's all right. All right? Because nobody ain't waiting on you all to wake up anymore. All right, nobody not waiting, especially me, especially Mama, especially Lord Yahushua and Abba Yahuwah. They are not waiting anymore for you to awake. If you don't see what's happening throughout the earth and you don't awake, then that's you. You have to pay that price. You had to suffer that consequences on your own terms. Not Elohim is responsible for what is going to happen to you if you reject the ancient truth.
Be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart.
So make sure that when you transcribe it, that you transcribe it, copy it, and maybe you could put it on Gmail or something, so that you always have a copy, you know, of what I teach you all. And make sure you put the date and the time of the live as well. You know the link might be dead if they shut me down again, which they plan to do. Alright? So they plan to shut me down again. I'm just telling you all, they plan to shut me down again. They just don't fucking care. They don't care about humans. They never cared about humans in the first place. But Elohim cares. Elohim loves you, and I love you too. But you hate me because I teach you in love and in righteousness. But you don't want to live holy according to the way of the kingdom. So that's you, not me.
In my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship. In my heart, in my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship. In my heart, in my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon.
So can anyone give a testimony that when I was going live, or if I'm live, you don't know that I'm live, but you wake up exact time, or you actually see me in a vision showing you alive, or something like that? Can you testify in the comments of everything that I've told you all has come to pass? Can you testify this? Can you testify so that everyone could see? Everyone could see, because it is already written in heaven of everything that I've spoken, which has manifest in the flesh from the spiritual world, of course, right? So give your testimony in the comment section.
The throne in my heart, you reside inside of the worship. In my heart, in my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship. In my heart, in my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship. In my heart, in my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart, in my heart. in my heart.
All right, so we are. All right, so we are back. Hope that you all are still there with me. All right, so remember I was teaching you all about, just a while ago, about 5 minutes ago, I was teaching you all about the volcano. All right, I'm going to stop this video to show you something. So look at this volcano. This is the volcano in Hawaii, completely empty. There is no lava in the volcano. Now that happened around the 12th, I think so, around that time. I don't remember when it was, but it was recently. Now the volcano is full again. The lava disappeared from the volcano. Right? The USGS, they were shocked. They want to know where the lava gone. These are things that never happened before. And mind you, I did speak about this on one of my lives some months ago, that the lava will disappear, and I did teach about it, which I hope you have enough time that I will be able to teach you and bring up the video again, where I did teach you all about the sinkholes, I did teach you all about the earthquakes, and so on and so on. I just given you all more in-depth knowledge so that you will know exactly what's going on. Alright, so you won't be lied to by the enemy at all, because you know the truth. Alright, so where did the lava disappear from? Alright, so first thing I'm going to do as proof that this is not something false, I'm going to play the actual audio of the clip, and then I'm going to explain something that I was teaching you all before. Right there. Where's the lava? Where the lava left to? Where the lava gone? This whole thing was full of lava, and all of a sudden the lava vanished, disappeared, and now the lava come back up again, and the volcano full again. Where did the lava went? The lava went underground, because there are tubes underground that the lava flowing through these tubes in order to reach other places. Remember I explained to you all about that already, about the vein and the fault line and the tectonic plates. Explain all that to you already, brethren and sisters. Alright, well that is where the lava went. The lava went throughout Hawaii in different veins. And what happened is, with the earthquakes, as I was explaining before, the ground started to crack, right? And Abba used the cracks as a way, as a vent, because they didn't have no sinkhole. There wasn't no sinkhole in order for the lava to drain out, or for the excessive gas in the volcano to come out. Brethren and sisters, scientists don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. All what they're teaching you is rubbish. It's their own assumption. is their own religion. They're teaching you bullshit. And what I teaching you is what the creator, Elohim, is teaching me. The way how they created the volcano. The way how they made a volcano. Scientists can't explain up to now where the lava went and where the lava come back to, or where it come out from. So the lava, so remember I explained to you all on the other life that every volcano is connected to Yellowstone. But this is what happened. The magma or the lava in the volcano left this volcano and it went to Yellowstone. What happened there? It went to mix with the volcano. It went to mix with the lava, with Yellowstone lava, and there was some sort of compression happening from underground, like Abba did. It was like a pump to pump lava straight back to this volcano. So the lava from Yellowstone, some of the lava from Yellowstone, it flowed, it backfilled into this volcano. Now, I'm going to teach you something a little deeper. The volcano, super volcano, Yellowstone, is not the only super volcano, but it is the only major time bomb volcano. Other volcanoes cannot do what Yellowstone could do. Like when this volcano erupt, it could only reach at least 25,000 feet for the least. But when Yellowstone erupts, Yellowstone is going to crack the dome. It's going to split the dome. You know what that means for humanity? Humans will die. Because if the air that we breathe within the dome, if there's a crack, if there were really 18 million crack in the dome, humans would have been dying. You hear what I'm telling earlier? There's no crack. There is no crack on the dome. Right? So when Hillary Lyacton told you all that there's a glass ceiling over us and it have 18 million cracks, she lied. She lied about that. The dome cannot be cracked. It cannot be cracked by man-made technology. It cannot be cracked by a missile. What will happen? It will go straight up to the dome. It will hit the glass dome and it will come right back down, because the glass dome was created in a way that it could compile, that it could actually compact certain pressure. So no amount of pressure the enemy sent up there could crack the dome. The dome cannot be cracked. But Yellowstone, you see Yellowstone beautiful? You see Yellowstone very pretty? Look at Yellowstone and other volcanoes around the earth. And look at it. Yellowstone is so beautiful. You know why? Because Yellowstone is the major end time plan. Yellowstone is the major end time plan of Elohim. Yellowstone could crack the dome. How? I don't want to say this, you know. I really don't want to say this, but I'm saying this for your sake, and I'm saying this for all those who will listen to me. Now what I'm teaching you all here is really ancient. It's things that nobody don't want to teach you. But I don't want the enemy to know that there's something about Yellowstone that can crack the dome. So all I will just say for now, I just got reminded, hey, don't say that. You know, Abba just told me, no, don't say that. Explain to them why you wouldn't say that. I am not going to say what mechanism or what it is in Yellowstone itself that can crack the dome. Because you know what? they will go and take samples. So I'm not telling them anything about that. Alright, so we look in the crater here of this volcano, and what you see, Sister Karen says she's seeing faces. The volcano is alive, the magma, everything. Alright, this is Abba Yahuwah's end time plan. Alright, alright, so as I was telling before, if I could have just draw it, I wouldn't go to that drawing thing now. I draw it already for you. Alright, so from this end to this end, you see where you see this part here? Look at this. You see in a straight line here? What you see in a straight line? What's a straight line? So what I'm explaining to you all here is there's a tectonic plate that ends right here. The tectonic plate do not go over in the hole of the volcano. It stops at the end. So the tectonic plate stops right here, and the other half of the tectonic plate stops right here. Alright? And what Abba did, the fourth line is in the center. The fourth line stops right here. It doesn't exit to the hole. Alright? So what happens here in this volcano, they take lava or magma from Yellowstone and fill it back here. Right? So it was like a pump. What Abba did, use a certain technique to pump the lava from Yellowstone and fill back this volcano, because Yellowstone is actually built-in lava. Right? It have how much gallons? It maybe have about I don't want to lie to you. You have about 100,000 gallons. Let me just put it in this way. It have about 100,000 gallons of lava under Yellowstone. 100,000. So what happens is the Yellowstone is the one that is actually making the lava. So the lava is actually being made over by Yellowstone and it's being sent back to this volcano. It's been sent back to other volcanoes. It means that it will feed other volcanoes worldwide. Alright? Volcanoes, which means there's a turn-off valve along the fault lines. Along the fault line, there's a valve. Now what I'm talking here might sound like madness to the human mind. You know? The human mind will say, hey, what are you talking about here? It's not even in physics. What are you talking about here? It's not even in science. Because you know why? They don't know nothing about it. They never teach about this in the school. They never teach about this in university. They never teach about this in the physics class or in science class, because they don't know nothing about what I'm teaching you. They don't know nothing about it. Because we are in the end, Abba is revealing that to me, to teach you, the little bit of people I have on the life, so that you could go forth. You could go forth and tell them that you learned those things from the divine messenger of Elohim. And yeah, you could go forth and tell them everything that I've teach you is from Elohim. It's from Yahuwah. It's from Imaya and Lord Yahushua, the way they created the earth. Alright, so there is a valve. As I explained, everything happens right here. This crater, which is the mouth of the volcano, this is where they're going to put the ball. Remember I was showing you all about the cannonball? The cannonball is going to come right here. Alright, this is something a little ancient. I'm going to teach you again. Invite somebody to listen to this live. Alright. They're going to put the cannonball, the lava ball, right here. If you realize the size of it fits this hole, it means that it will rest. It will rest above the hole here, right? The lava ball, the cannonball will rest right above here. It won't sink down into the crater. It will be rest right above here, and the backflow from Yellowstone, when it comes in, it coming in with a certain power. It's coming back with a certain, all right, it's like a gun shoot off, right? What happens is, when Abba opens the valve by Yellowstone, the amount of gas that is compact in the vein or in the tube that is running from Yellowstone to this volcano in Hawaii, what is going to happen here? The gas from underneath is going to cause a certain build up that is going to cause pressure to come out from the valve or from the tube, the lava tube. It's going to come up from the lava tube and it's going to shoot up, right? So that's what's going to happen here. It's going to shoot up, and when it shoot up, it's going to actually, the wind is actually going to take it specific nations. So when it shoot up at a certain angle, all right, if we realize how the lava ball is created, if we realize how they created it, a kind of way like an egg, you know, you can launch, if you launch an egg, let me just say for example, the way how it's built like an egg, when the compression of the gas is built up at the bottom of the crate, and Abba opens the lock valve, right, to pressure the hose or to pressure the lava tube that I'm teaching you all. When Abba opens that tube, the gas from Yellowstone is going to back, or it's going to back up then. Not back up to cause a clog. There won't be no clog in the way how the lava is moving underground. No clog. What happens is, there is a valve. There is a certain valve that Abba have in the volcanoes. There's a valve to lock it off, and there's a valve to put it on. So it's like a water tap. You can actually turn it on and turn it off. Humans cannot do that. They don't have the power to do that. The fallen angels cannot do that. They are not the Most High. Alright? So only Abba Yahuwah could do that. So the gas from underground running straight from Yellowstone, and I teach you all already, Yellowstone is the mother of volcanoes. It means that Yellowstone is where the lava or the magma Yellowstone is where the magna is born. Yellowstone is the place where lava is born. Alright? So, as I tell you all already, it have, for example, 100,000, I think is that what I say, right? It have 100,000 gallons of lava under Yellowstone super volcano. Alright? So every time that lava is taken from Yellowstone and full up another volcano, there's a process at Yellowstone that lava bonds again. Right? So every time Abba take lava from Yellowstone and he full up this volcano, for example, there's a process back at Yellowstone that fills up the lava to a certain gallons again to meet the 1,000 gallons, right? So there's 1,000 gallons of lava or magma. I think it's magma or some kind of stupid name they call it. So there's 100,000, sorry, I keep saying 100,000. There's 100,000 gallons of lava or magma, whatever they call it, under Yellowstone super volcano. And what is going to cause Yellowstone to erupt? What is going to cause Yellowstone to erupt? Well, I'm going to teach that a little bit down in this live if we have enough time. Alright? So now you understand what's the purpose of the cannonball. Alright? Now you understand what is the purpose of the cannonball that they made in Hawaii. The cannonball, once again, will be launched from Hawaii. It's going to be launched straight to America, as Yahushua said. Right? Yahushua said that they are going to launch the cannonballs to America. The wind is going to precipitate. The wind is going to take part in pushing the lava ball to certain nations, to certain states in America. So now you understand, veterans and sisterins. Now you understand exactly how the destruction will happen. Alright? So, what Abadan does do, they doesn't allow water to fill up the volcano, of course. So what that means, what does that mean? Back at Yellowstone, there's a cooling process there. In Hawaii, there's no cooling process because this is just a volcano. You didn't see no pretty, you didn't see how Yellowstone so pretty and all this kind of thing. You're not seeing this here in Hawaii, right? You're just seeing a crater. You see a crater, right? Anytime you see a crater, you see a hole, boom, that is a volcano. Alright? So you see how Yellowstone, so pretty, you're not seeing that in Hawaii. Because Hawaii is just a volcano. It's just a way how to use as a weapon against the enemy. But Yellowstone, if Yellowstone erupts, it will split the dome. And it will kill, it will destroy the way how the seasons were created. The way how the seasons comes in. If Yellowstone erupts, everything will change. The season will change. Alright? Not the time, you know. The time will change. Is the seasons will change. And what happened? It will affect the constellations, the moon, the sun, the stars, and it will actually create what Abba calls an atmospheric shift then, right? When that happens, when Yellowstone explodes, it's going to create an atmospheric shift where the constellations is going to shift, and the seasons and the times will change. Because what will happen, that will affect Antarctica. How snow form. Where you think snow comes from? You think snow just fall gesso? Snow comes from the sky, brothers and sisters. Alright? The snow comes from Antarctica. Right? There's a process that happens in the heaven. There's a process that happens in the heaven where they actually take certain ice blocks, grind it in a specific way. No, you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I lost here. You don't know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, I'm teaching you something here. There is a specific ice block that they use from Antarctica. The ice in Antarctica is being processed. Yes, it's being processed in a specific way in the atmosphere with a specific process. Snow just don't fall like that. Alright? The wind have a lot to do with it. Imaya and Abba Yahuwah, of course, created that season in a specific way. Alright, I don't really want to go too deep in what I'm talking about because nobody knows what I'm talking about. Nobody don't understand what I'm talking about. But don't worry, all will understand. You know, all will understand exactly now. All will understand exactly what I'm talking about. Alright? I need to take a break to drink some water. Oh my God. teaching all this for free. If the heart was to pay for this, will there be plenty money? And yet you pay money, and yet you will learn the real truth. Smart.
You've been good. You have more than supplied all my needs. You've been good. You've been good. When I pause to count my blessings, Father, I can see you've been good, so very good to me. Oh, yes, you have. You've been good, so very good to me. In the book of Romans, Paul writes about how it is the goodness of Yahuwah that draws us to repentance. And I just want to testify today that it was his goodness that brought me out of darkness and brought me into the marvelous light of his son, his wonderful son, Yahushua HaMashiach. I'm so thankful today. I'm thankful that as I walk this walk of trust and belief and confidence in him, that he never fails to bless me. He never fails to open doors of opportunity for me. And even though sometimes I feel like I really don't deserve all that he's doing for me, but it's his goodness that just goes beyond my understanding. It goes beyond my comprehension. When I look at my life, I can see all of the places where I did the best I could do. But then when I look a little harder, I can see where he stepped in and did the things that needed to be done. That's how good he's been to me. And today I testify of his goodness to me. Father, you have been good, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to you. You've been good. Oh, yes, you've been good. Father, you've been good. You have supplied all of my needs. Yes, you have. You've been good. You've been so very good. So much better than I thought you would be. When I pause to count my blessings, Father, I can see. Yes, I can. You've been good. Every day of my life. You've been better than I've been to myself. Yes, you have. You've been good. So very good. So good to me. Yes, you've been good. I want you to know that I love you, Father. You've been good. So very good to me. Who will declare my name? Who will shout my name in the middle of the nations? Who will take the shield of faith and the sword of my tongue and declare my name to a dying world? He who has declared me thus far will walk in even greater power, for the sands of time are running out, but my name will be declared in this final hour. I am Yahuwah, I am that I am, and my trumpet will soon call out. I formed the worlds with a whisper, oh, but I'm getting ready, I'm getting ready, I'm getting ready to shine. It's the name above all names. Oh, and we will declare it. Yes, we will declare it. It's the name above all names. And we will shout it to a dying world. I am Yahuwah, I am that I am, and my trumpet will soon call out. Oh, I formed the world with a whisper, but I'm getting ready, I'm getting ready, I'm getting ready to shine. It's the name above all names, and we will declare it. Oh yes, we will declare it. It's the name above all names.
We will shout it to a dying world.
And we will shout to a dying world. We will shout it to a dying world. Yahuwah, Elohim Most High, in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who was and is to come. I've come to worship and magnify your name. I've come to worship and magnify your name. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who lived and died come to worship and magnify. I've come to magnify your name. I've come to worship and magnify your name. Drawn by your goodness, here I am, touched by your love. I'm here, Father, filled with your Spirit. I've come to worship, come to magnify your name. I've come to worship and magnify your name. Oh, here I am, drawn by your goodness. Here I am, Father, I'm touched by your love. Touched by your love, here I am. I'm filled with your Spirit. I've come to worship. I've come to magnify your name. I've come to worship you. Oh, I bow before you, I worship you. I've come to worship and magnify. Come to magnify.
Hallelujah!
You're set apart.
Oh, we worship you, Yahuwah. Oh, we thank you for your love and for teaching us your wisdom, Mama.
Yahuwah.
Oh, Yahushua, thank you for the knowledge.
Elohim.
Because without you three, no one could be saved.
I've come to
Shalom to you, Brother Gabriel. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Sister Jenny.
worship
Sister Coco and Brother Jeremiah.
and magnify.
2 warring soldiers.
Your name. Yahuwah, Elohim Most High, in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who was and is to come. I've come to worship and magnify your name. I've come to worship and magnify your name. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, the one who lived and died and rose to live again. I've come to worship and magnify. I've come to magnify your name. I've come to worship and magnify your name. Drawn by your goodness, here I am, touched by your love. I'm here, Father, filled with your spirit. I've come to worship, come to magnify your name. I've come to worship and magnify your name. Oh, here I am, drawn by your goodness. Here I am, Father, I'm touched by your love. Touched by your love, here I am. I'm filled with your spirit. I've come to worship. I've come to magnify your name. I've come to worship you. Oh, I bow before you, I worship you. I've come to worship and magnify. I've come to magnify your set apart name, Yahuwah, Elohim. I've come to worship and
reggae Rastafari.
The children in the army, no. The children wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your heads up. It's no time to take defeat. If we're not gonna do nothing, we shall slowly push it over. Only the will let it be done. We shall slowly push it over. Yeah. Where is the love? They sing about so much. Yeah. Every day it's the same old chorus. Yeah. They say it with their mouth, but there's a conflict in their heart. No. Something to add up. A revolution wise. The children wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your heads up. It's no time to take defeat. If we're not gonna do nothing, we'll start slowly push it over. Only the will let it be done. We shall slowly push it over. Yeah. Let them say it.
Say what they want to say.
What they wanna say. Did they hear the people cry?
I feel the pain we bear.
I feel the pain we bear. You betrayed us and you say,
For real.
say that you care. You won't convince us with your lies. So please go the other way. Wake up and
See the beautiful colors around Yellowstone. It represents the rainbow colors of Elohim.
stop
The covenant, of course.
walking your sleep.
So the homosexuals on them took this color. Lucifer made them use this color, which is for the covenant of Elohim, to mock the holiness of Elohim.
Lift your heads up. It's
So this is what he make humanity do: desecrate their own self. So they are desecrated animals in the eyes of the Most High. And Yahuwah is going to destroy all of them. This time people will know how dread Yahuwah really is. Sing with me. Them not fascinate me.
Fascinate me.
Because they can't lie to me.
Them can't vaccinate me. We got the right to choose our own destiny, yeah. Jaja a different way, and them not be friend way. Cause we don't come to lose, first of all, we give us a victory. Your children wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your head.
That's when they will wake up. It's too late now. Way too late to be sleeping.
It's no time to take defeat. If we never need no movement, we say so we push it over. Only the will let it be done. We shall surely push it.
Always talking about love and light. Love is love. Bullshit. You're all going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Love is love. All right, we'll see love is love. You're going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Oh, Jesus is love. You're going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Fella Paulia. I'll send you the link, Sister Sarah.
In Zion, sounding on the mountains, blow a trumpet in Zion, for the day of the Lord is come. Blow a trumpet in Zion, sounding on the mountains, blow a trumpet in Zion, for the day of the Lord is come. Hallelujah. Lord God Almighty, hallelujah, Yeshua is King. Blow a trumpet in Zion, sounding on the mountains. Blow a trumpet in Zion, for the day of the Lord is come. Blow a trumpet in Zion. Sounding on the mountain, blow a trumpet in Zion, for the day of the Lord is come. Hallelujah, Lord God Almighty, hallelujah, Yeshua is King. Blow a trumpet in Zion, sounding on the mountains, blow a trumpet in Zion, for the day of the Lord is come. For the day of the Lord is come. For the day of the Lord is come.
They say, oh, the earth need more love, more love, more love. The earth need to be in obedience to Elohim. That will never happen. That's why all of you who love and light, love and light, love and light, love is love, you all will be gathered together to be thrown into the lake of fire. The day burning like an oven is happening right now.
Praise the Lord and make music to your name, O God Most High. To proclaim your love and faithfulness all the day and through the night. La la la, 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 la la la. Sing it, ladies.
And Hebrew is a lie.
You did the Lord, so I sing for joy and all your hands are
End of star, Planet X.
blessed. How great are your works, O Lord.
Pluto, Jupiter, lies. Saturn, lies. All lies. All lies. I'm sorry that they all lied to all of us. Happening now in Russia. And an earthquake hit Israel as well. Hey, do you remember I did prophesy about that earthquake to hit Israel, to split Jerusalem, to separate Jerusalem from Israel? Yes, it's happening. The split is happening right now. Yahushua is splitting Israel to separate Jerusalem from the rest of the earth. It's happening.
Planted in the house of God, here to live forevermore. La 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 la. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Forget not all His goodness.
Oh, you might need to love one another. You love yourself, you don't love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you'll get into the ark. Because what's going to unfold on the earth, you never see coming before, you never experienced it before, but you're going to experience it either way. Because you're not entering into the ark of safety. You will never enter.
Bless His holy name. He's healed all my diseases, forgiven all my sins, redeemed me from the evil one, and seated me with Him. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul.
So we are coming to the end of today's live.
All His goodness, bless His holy name.
Hey, brother Zatos, you're blood, bro.
He's crowned me with compassion.
He's crowned me with compassion and filled me with His love. He blesses me with good things from the storehouse of above.
Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me.
Yep, should compile a list of things. Yes, Sister Cathy, that is a good idea. And others should support you as well for doing that.
Bless His holy name.
Hey, who laughing now? Edens.
Oh my soul, forget not all His
They're celebrating Christmas, all the ungodly, unholy days. And then all calling themselves holy people. Never, never be holy. If you're not set apart, you are not ready to enter into the new Jerusalem. You are not ready to enter into the new Jerusalem, and you will never, ever, ever get an invitation to enter into the marriage supper of Yahushua.
Bless His holy name.
Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name.
And by the way, I could read people's hearts, I could read people's hearts. And I know exactly what some of you thinking right now.
To Elohim, He has triumphed marvelously. The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea. Sing to Elohim, He has triumphed marvelously. All the Pharaoh's army have been drowned in the sea.
All Pharaoh's army.
Yahuwah
As the action continues on the Big Island in Hawaii, we have some residents capturing images of some of the unique things that are going on in terms of the geology and the movement of the magma or lava coming from out of this volcano. And as you can see here, it's what some have depicted as looking like an alien-like lava egg, is what they're called, these lava eggs, appearing in different places. Now, a majority of these are being spotted in areas around the fissures, where there's not massive eruption, but there's kind of a slow outpour of the lava as it's hardening. And as you can see here, these domes or these egg shapes are formed in the process. As the action continues on the Big Island in Hawaii, we have some residents capturing images of some of the unique things that are going on in terms of the geology and the movement of the magma or lava coming from out of this volcano. And as you can see here, it's what some have depicted as looking like an alien-like lava egg, is what they're called, these lava eggs, appearing in different places. Now, a majority of these are being spotted in areas.
So this was on the 24th of May 2018, eh? All the prophecies that I've told you all, boom, it has been fulfilled. This is the lava egg that they call it lava egg, but this is the cannonball that Yahuwah promised that he will fulfill through me. And here, this is the lava ball that will be launched at America. It is called a lava cannonball, and it will be launched at America from the same collapsed volcano in Hawaii. It's going to be launched from that volcano as the volcano collapses, so that the balls can fit on the hole and it can be pressurized to shoot off like a cannon to nations, countries nearby. So be ready for that event going to happen in a few weeks from now when we get all the lava. All right, so when we get all the lava into all the volcanoes, then we will launch the lava balls
around the fissures, where there's not massive eruption, but there's kind of a slow outpour of the lava as it's hardening. And as you can see here, these domes or these egg shapes are formed in the process.
All right, this is what I'm talking about. This is anybody remember what this is? Anybody remember what this is? Remember what it is? Can anybody tell me what this is? Anybody remember what this is? Do you remember what this is called and what is the purpose of it? This kind of information, this kind of ancient information, the elites will kill for this. But they can't touch me. So the kind of information, ancient information that I'm giving you, the elites, they will kill for this information. This information is so important to them. But the thing is, they can't touch me. They can only get it from the live, because I what they're doing right now, listening to my lives while other people ignore, these teachings for free. They run behind the others and they pay for lies and deception. People like BP Watch, them don't know nothing about what's going on. He teaching from the understanding of NASA brainwashing. BP Watch and the others on YouTube who teaching people. They're teaching them rubbish, bullshit. All right. Alright, so what we're seeing here right about now, this is the cannonball. is an egg shape in order to fit in the hole of the volcano or the hole of the crater where the flow of the volcano flow from Yellowstone back to the volcano. Alright? Alright, so now you are actually understanding about this, which is be awesome. Alright, so next thing I'm going to teach you something a little differently because, you know, it'll be in our video. So stay tuned.
To Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea.
So I hope that you are taking notes now, because I can't really remember everything that I teach you today, right? I hope that you're taking notes.
Sing to Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. All the Pharaoh's army have been drowned in the sea. Yahuwah, we will praise your name forever. Elohim, we will exalt your name together. Yahuwah, our strength and our song. You have become our salvation. Sing to Elohim, the horse and the rider have been drowned. Sing to Elohim, he's triumphed. All of Pharaoh's army have been drowned. Yahuwah, we will praise your name forever. Elohim, we will exalt your name together. Yahuwah, our strength and our song. You have become our salvation. Yahuwah, he is our strength. He is our song. He has become our salvation. Yahuwah, 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 our salvation. Yahuwah.
So who could do the transcript of today's live?
Sing to Elohim, he is triumph.
Behind the veil of what is seen, the natural eye, a great event is being prepared. A war and a wedding feast will have their place in time. Soon and not yet is the word that the watchman gives as he strains his eyes through the darkness of the night mist. He can sense that just beyond the horizon, a great brightness is preparing to break forth. Arise, you sleepers. Shake off your slumber, he calls. Come and fill your lamp with fresh oil. Trim your wick. Cry out in the streets and do not let your voice be silent. For the coming of the great King is at hand. Arise and shine, for your light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Only wait for the Lord. Be strong and have a good courage. And wait for the Lord.
Placed a watchman on your walls, O Jerusalem. They will not be silent day or night of the Lord. They make constant mention. They will give no sleep to their eyes until God establishes grace. There will be no peace in their nights until the Lord makes